Boom. Hey, what's up, guys? So today I want to actually talk about your thoughts and spirituality. If you don't know me by now, I've been on my spiritual journey, only to come to the realization that all this spiritual stuff, right? All these thoughts and basically the whole experience of going through the spirituality, coming to a realization that spirituality that you see on the internet is kind of hocus pocus bullshit when you actually figured out what the universe is. It exists as a whole, and like words can't even put what I've experienced into reality. See, when you realize that you don't own a single thing, not even the thoughts that you have, they are actually being generated from someplace else, and these thoughts and these feelings you have, you don't actually own in this vessel. I mean, you do own it, don't get me wrong, it's yours from the source of oneness, right? If that's what they call spirituality. See, when you realize what this thing you call life actually is, when you realize what it actually is, you start to realize that the world is only as aware as you are. So now that I'm aware that we are actually living in a computer, like this is actually a computer. Like fuck all those spiritual people talking, oh God, and black people were this and nah, bro. Think about it. You still exist here with the white people as well. So you're no better than the black, and it's not like, oh, the black man came first. No, bro. The black man didn't came first, bro. Nah, bro. We were all here at the same time. Think about it. You're only speaking off of what you were told, and what you were told was not even yours in the first place to begin with. Everything you were told came from somebody else, from an external force. You could read it on a pyramid, but they got it from something told them as well. See what I'm saying? So no one actually knows. Well, let me tell you something. I know. And if you want to know where I'm coming from, take at least 10 grams of mushrooms, and you will realize what this whole thing actually is. This shit here is a computer system. And there's a reason why the magical fruit is a fungus. It decays everything, it takes life and make life. It's like the God particle. You see what I'm saying? And it shows you the truth. So this is a computer system. And the external world is only as aware as you are. So if you're not feeling that aware today, the world is gonna not feel that much aware today. You know what I'm saying? So spirituality is just hocus pocus bullshit. Just a whole bunch of confused motherfucker that's not yet locked onto the truth. And when they realize the whole thing is a scam, well, I be damned. And there's no coincidence that I'm black and white at the same time. See what I'm saying? There's a black dude watching this video. He's like, oh, he don't know what he talking about. Motherfucker, I'm cut from you. There's a white dude watching this video. But motherfucker, I'm cut from you as well. You see what I'm saying? I am the center of the universe. I'm both of you combined, put together to make a whole. Something that you can't ever be, and something that him can't ever be, but something I am. Which is the whole, the completion, you know what I'm saying? The sun and the moon combined make one. See what I'm saying? if you want to talk in 3D terms. So, yeah, none of y'all came first because it was already there in the first place. And a lot of these spiritual folks like talking about, oh, they came from this planet, they came from this universe. If you understand the universe, you know the universe is you. And if you're the universe, that means the galaxies and the multiverses exist within you. You see what I'm saying? They exist inside of you. So you have access to the multiverse if you can truly go inside and you realize the multiverse in places like so-called Sirius X and shit like that. You think it's way out there, when in actuality, as above, so below. As within, so without. It's inside you, and everyone has access to it, and so no one can actually be better than no one because everyone has access to it because we all exist in the same reality. So all these spiritual people and all these people you look up to, look at them as bullshitters because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about because they have never experienced the truth. They're just trying to make quick money. And when you can accept, when you know the truth, you realize that I'm not separated from you. I'm no better than you. See, a lot of these guys you see keep doing this spiritual shit is because they're stuck in a loop. And they can't get out of the loop. That's why their content don't change, and that's why their content is so negative all the time. Because when you are out of the loop, when you break the ultimate loop, right, you realize, holy shit, it's just me with myself at all times. It's just like, whoa. Oh fuck, then you realize your partner is just you. The guy driving the car down the street, as soon as you go outside, is just you. He just spawned because you spawned and went outside. The coolest shit ever, bro. Yeah. So so now, when you actually figure out what you are, you realize there's no point in being vegan because this is a simulation. We made all these options for us to enjoy ourselves. See, there's a reason why they said Christ died for our sins. When the real meaning behind that is that we made this system so we can be free as a motherfucker. We can do what we want. There's a reason why we eat meat, motherfucker, because we put it there for variety. It's all ignorance, bro. It's all zeros and ones. Zeros and ones. And it's how you process the information towards it. Like, if you see meat as a bad thing, oh my god, this meat is dead, that means you're not aware as yet. So how you think is how you're gonna feel, because you're programming yourself. You're always consistently programming yourself, and you have to remember, you are not the thoughts. The thoughts are not yours to begin with. So of course you're gonna feel that way if you have these thoughts, because they're not yours. You have to realize what you are, and you're everything. You're everything outside of the 3D world, but also at the same time you are everything in the 3D world. But you gotta realize, you gotta remember not to hold on. It's kind of like it's a double-edged sword. Only when you're truly aware, you understand how to actually control this power. Because if you're not aware of it, you can't control it. You'll forever be living in the 3D world. Only when you fully become aware of it, you know how to balance the double-edged sword. Instead of walking on the sharp side, you walk on you turn it sideways and you walk on the flat side, and you choose which side you want to walk on. You don't walk in it. You choose which side you want to use. So now, what does this do? What does this do? Well, now, when you unlock this level of power, you can shape your life in any direction you wish to shape it. And if your life isn't broken in the first place, why shape it? That's where I am. But I still got work to do. That's when I'm still here making this video. When I'm done with this life and I'm ready to do a next one, you won't exist as well. I'll just disappear. Because I'm not here, you're not here. But anyway, if you understand what I'm saying, you'll understand what I just said. But if not, you're still asleep. And for all these vegans and all these spiritual YouTubers, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, bro. Because while they were doing all that shit, I was out here fucking with the plants. Oh, and the plants gave me the shit. And I didn't do this. I didn't do this for money. That's why I got the truth. I ain't doing it to support no specific lifestyle. I didn't make $1 out of this thing. Because I wasn't going after the dollar. As a matter of fact, I was burning out the dollar. And that's how I got access to the ancient knowledge, the real knowledge, the knowledge of oneself. So, fuck all these YouTubers, bro. 10 grams of mushrooms, try it.